Humility is not thinking less of yourself, but thinking of yourself less, which means never boast or brag about your position, name, and fame, and don't devalue also. So, with this, I would like to welcome you all in my channel Learn With Me. Today, we are going to delve into the essay Humility, written by Yuval Noah Harari. He is an historian as well as a social critic, philosopher, and he's famous for his Sapient book as well as 21 Lesson for 21st Century. And in this essay, he exemplifies the virtues of humility in that he debunks humanity's illusion of superiority as well as mastery. As there is a saying, pride is artificial and humility is natural. In a similar manner, here writer tries to awaken the people why different people from different countries they are fighting to prove that they are the center of the world. As in this essay, Yuval Noah Harari begins the essay by saying, "You are not the center of the world." Humanity is the center of the world. Actually, he wanted to reinforce on that. That's the reason he has given example how different civilization of different country people are claiming that that civilization has started or begin from their country. For example, Greek, they say that civilization began from Homer, Sophocles, and Plato, and everything invented, new invention was taken by Alexandria, Sparta, or Athens. So in this way, they are boasting and bragging about their power, position, superiority. In a similar manner, how could Chinese will believe this? Chinese also defy, and they say that civilization started from Yellow Emperor and Shang dynasty. But this was not appealing to Indian also. Even Indian tried to defy it, and they don't want to accept the reality that has been said by the Chinese people, as they say that Indians and Muslims they are just copying their values. So obviously Indian will not accept. As Maharishi Bhardwaj, he was known as a father of aerospace, and Vishwamitra also has invented missiles and used aerospace also. Acharya Khan was known as father of atomic theory, and even the nuclear weapon has been used during the Mahabharata time period. So obviously Indian will not accept this reality, and they say that they are the center of the world, and they deny the saying of Greek as well as Chinese. Similarly, even Muslim will not accept the reality said by the Indian or a Chinese or a Greek. They say that history began from Prophet Muhammad. And in the similar manner, Turkish and Iranian or Egyptian, everyone are fighting and they are in conflict to prove that they are powerful, that they are the center of the world. And in a similar manner, your Aztec also claim that sun would, Aztec means here the group of people who belong to Mexico. They also claim what? That sun would not rise and the entire universe would disintegrate. So it's a power that we all have got. Because of that, the whole world is like having a life. So in that way, they are also saying that sun would not rise. So they are claiming what? Their superiority. In a similar manner, Jews, as Yuval Noah Harari belongs to Jerusalem, he is a Jew. So even he says that how in his own culture also, many people are bragging and boasting, saying that yoga posture derived from a Hebrew alphabet. Abraham's son taught yoga to Indians. So they are actually fighting, competing, comparing with each other and trying to prove that they are the center of the world. But what is the main central idea that Yuval Noah Harari tries to focus on this? He wanted to tell us what? Spirituality, art, creativity, these are the things that are embedded in DNA. This is common in each and every, either you belong to India, either you belong to Muslim community, or you belong to American community. These are the common traits that every human being have, and through that we can symbolize that we are human beings, not just by putting a label of Chinese or Muslims. So stop fighting. So he wanted to reinforce on what? that you are not the center of the world. Humanity is the center of the world. So he's pleading and requesting now. It's a high time, if we'll be keep on fighting among each other to prove that we are superior, it will create a chaos. It will just create war only among each other, enmity only. So it's a time to end this negativity, and we have to generate the humanitarian values. So you are not the center of the world, humanity is the center of the world, and he pleads that it's a high time now we have to puncture the inflated balloon of ego. Now we have to puncture it. That's the reason, as we begin with then saying, humility is not thinking less of yourself, but thinking yourself less. This statement itself shows what? Don't brag or boast about your power, position, as well as don't devalue. You are not everything, neither you are nothing. You have got a something, and that you are going to contribute to create this world beautiful. So in the same manner, lastly we can say, your writer tries to debunks. Debunks means come out from that false consciousness with which you are living and through which you are bragging that you are the center of the world. Overall, Yuval Noah Harari tries to persuade the people, stop fighting in the name of proving yourself superior. Now it's a time to work for humanity, as humanity is the center of the world, not you are the center of the world. So we have to believe in a selfless love. So yeah, our principle must be live and let live, which will increase the cultural tolerance as well as positive thoughts among each other. So we have to learn to adapt, adjust, and admire each other's qualities or differences, and we must focus to live in an harmonious way rather than fighting. So now it's a question answer session, as sometimes you might get a specific question. Describe the claim of the Chinese nationalist about the human history. So what Chinese has said, you have to mention that. Just writing a summary, you'll not get a good mark. So directly you can approach the question and you can say, Chinese nationalists claim that history began with the Yellow Emperor and the Shang dynasties, and that anything accomplished by Westerners, Muslims, or Indian is but a pale imitation of genuine Chinese achievements. Similarly, you may get a question, what do pious Muslims believe about the human history? So see, as we have said, how different civilization people are fighting or claiming that they are superior. So what Muslims they have said, you have to mention that. So pious Muslims believe that all history before the Prophet Muhammad is mostly meaningless, and that all history following Quran revelation revolves around the Muslim Ummah. So Muslims are saying that they are the center of the world. So likewise, another question, what did the Isaac firmly believe about the universe? So you'll be saying, the Isaac firmly believed about the universe that without the annual sacrifices, the sun would not rise and the whole cosmos would collapse. So again, Isaac is also bragging and boasting that they are the center of the world. So likewise, another question, what are, according to the essay, are the universal human abilities? So according to the essay, the universal abilities are morality, art, spirituality, creativity that are embedded in a DNA. Either you belong to America, either you belong to a Muslim or an Indian community. These are the qualities that are embedded in your DNA. That is a universal truth. So in a similar manner, another specific question, how are the basic yoga postures derived from the shape of the letters of the Hebrew alphabet? In this also, writer tries to reinforce on what? The basic yoga posture are derived from the shape of the letters of the Hebrew alphabet of yoga posture. Tilkashna imitates a form of a Hebrew letter, alpha, and Tuladasana imitates the letter of Dalet, and so on. In this way, you have to go through you have to focus on a close reading if you really wanted to score good marks. Superficially just writing a summary, you will not get marks. So please, when you'll be preparing for your exam, delve and go through line by line. So if you are enjoying learning with me, please do like, comment, and share and subscribe. Thank you very much.